Well, after a long day of delayed flights, layovers, and travel, I finally made it back home sweet home to Louisiana for my annual trip. And figured, you know, we normally cover what I bring on these trips when I travel, so I figured, why break tradition? So let's talk about what fragrances that I bring on my trip. Stay tuned. So, gotta love TSA requirements. You have your little Ziploc bag for smaller items. So, I brought with me Parfums de Marly Sedley. I haven't wore this one in a little while, and I figured why not? So I made another decant of it. I started filling way more than I needed. Probably just gonna wear it the one time if I even wear it at all, because I brought more fragrances than I have days here. I'm gonna be here several days, but I made sure to give myself some options. You guys know I like my variety. So in the event I'm interested, I could use it. I have enough to use for a blind smelling rate. In the event somebody wants to jump on the channel and do a blind smelling rate, that's one of the reasons I brought so many fragrances. But the first one is Parfums de Marly Sedley. Then, you know, I always got to have a few sprays of Dior Sauvage. This is the official travel atomizer that came in the gift set that I have of Dior Sauvage. So actually it's refillable. This is the insert. I didn't use a ton from last time I traveled. That's why it's got a little dent, don't get me wrong, but it fills up right here at the bottom. This is the official. You just take the little push button of the atomizer off the top of the Sauvage and just fill it up. Works nice and easy, screws in. Very hard, a loop like some type of metal coated with rubber, you know, made specifically for Sauvage. Nice little travel atomizer to have when you like Dior Sauvage, and that I do. And in the event, it's never a bad time to smell like it, in my opinion. So I always try to keep a few sprays of Sauvage with me just in case. And of course, I got to have my go-to Dumb Reach gym scent, because I will be hitting the gym while I'm here as well. Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Blue. This seems to be a superstar among these blind smell and rate videos, so it's kind of ruin it for certain people that will see this video, but I kind of keep it with me just in case I want to pull it out, because it always seems to get rave reviews on a test strip when I do these blind smell and rates. So yeah, it's something I like to wear to the gym, but it also seems to trip people up a little bit, and it really gets some glaring ratings every time it's in a blind smell and rate video. I love this fragrance. This is my second 1 ounce bottle. I have a big 100 milliliter bottle. It doesn't last that long, but it smells great. I have plenty of uses for it. It's a great casual fragrance. It's not your typical blue fragrance, but it's not a special blue fragrance either. And it's very cheap, but I always keep a few sprays with me. A First Instinct Blue. Gotta have an out the shower scent. And pretty much my go-to for the last year or so of travel has been Nautica Blue Sail. I bring this little 1/2 ounce bottle with me. That dent is all from travel, pretty much. I think I've worn it like once or twice being at home, but it's usually these sprays leave, you know, this missing sprays come from when I travel abroad, but not traveling internationally, but when I travel state to state. It seems to always make its way into whatever amount of fragrances I'm gonna bring. And this is gonna be my out the shower fragrance. I'm about to take a shower here in just a little while. It's late in the evening on a Thursday night, and unpacking, figured, hey, might as well talk to my lovely audience about what fragrances I brought. And this is the token out the shower fragrance for my travels 99% of the time. It's pretty much made all of my travels over the last 2 years, I believe, is Nautica Blue Sail. The day that you guys will see this video go live, this is actually going to be my scent of the day, most likely, because I am currently right in the thick of the Raja Parfums themed week that I have been having going on. I'm going to be going with Danger Parfum Cologne. A lot of you know this is a personal favorite of mine. It was actually like middle of the pack for me when I first got the collection a few years ago, and over time it has just become one of my favorites from the house because of the widespread versatility. The quality's there, the performance is there, it lasts long, it's not too in your face, but it's very present and pronounced. It dresses up, it dresses down, it does a little bit of everything. It's truly a signature scent. I really, really love this fragrance. Yes, I like the Parfum pour Homme a little bit better. I think initially when I reviewed this one 2 years ago, I gave it a 7 overall. I would bump that up to an 8 these days. It has grown on me exponentially over time, but the Parfum is a 9.5. It's what is considered a 10 from me, which is a 9.5, because I don't do 10s. I don't believe there's a perfect fragrance. Don't think that exists, my personal opinion. But this one, I love this fragrance. Like I said, you can literally do everything with it. It's got the quality, it's got the performance, and it's got the versatility. It's fresh, it's bright, it's airy, it's a little sweet, it's creamy, it's woody, it's herbaceous and fresh spicy. It's got a little bit of warm spiciness in the background. It's very complex, it really is. It's got a lot of layers to it. It's not overly complex, but it's definitely far from a basic fragrance, as you know with Roger Parfum's fragrances. Tons of notes, there's a lot of nuances to this fragrance, and just a wonderful scent profile. Danger Parfum Cologne. And then we will be doing our redraft league. So our dynasty league, I'm talking fantasy football, you know, the acronym TLTG, Legendary Team Gates. It's where it comes from. That's what TLTG stands for those of you, people ask me all the time. The Legendary Team Gates. That's what TLTG stands for. It's an acronym for my fantasy sports name. I'm here doing my redraft league. We did our dynasty league after the real draft happened already online. So for the draft, I will be going with Elysium Parfum Cologne. I know you guys don't care about fantasy football. You watch this channel for fragrances. I get it. So it's going to be hard not to wear this one tomorrow, to be honest with you. Or at the recording of this tomorrow, when you guys see it the day of. Spray it one more time. I may go ahead and do a full review on this one while I'm out here. Because this is the one in the collection I've never done a full review on, actually. I did a shorts review on Vetiver, and I did longer reviews on Creation E, Danger, and Scandal, but I've never done an in-depth review on Elysium. I may do that while I'm here. Sound off in the comments if that's something you guys want to see. If you guys don't care, I won't do it. If you want to see it, I'll probably do it. Because I'm going to be here for several days. I'll be shooting a lot of content over here over the next couple of days when I have free time. And we're going to be doing a Marshalls and Ross hunt. We're going to be doing a couple fun things. Things that are fun for me anyways. And, you know, one of the most mass appealing fragrances from a niche standpoint is Elysium Parfum Cologne. I know a lot of people complain about the performance and say they only get a few hours. I actually get pretty average performance, 6-ish hour range. Spraying my clothes, it definitely pushes 7+ hours easily. This is one of those that the oil concentration is not too high. It's not a dense, heavy wearing fragrance. It doesn't have a lot of heavy molecules, heavy oils in it. So I do spray my clothes when I wear this one a little bit. I might give myself 2 sprays on my shirt. So it definitely pushes beyond the 7-hour mark on my clothes. But on my skin, every bit of 5 to 6 solid hours, which is perfectly fine for a fresh fragrance for me. It's a compliment machine. I mean, when people smell this, I mean, it's pretty hard to not like how Elysium smells. I know there's people out there that don't like it, but for the most part, people like the way Elysium smells. It's versatile, it's fresh, it's great in the heat, and it's quality. It's definitely a high quality freshie. A high quality freshie will stand nice and tall above all your run-of-the-mill designer freshies, which I love a slew of run-of-the-mill designer freshies. Don't get me wrong, but the quality here is next level for a fresh fragrance, and that's why I said it's going to be hard not to wear this one tomorrow, but I'm going to save it for Saturday for our draft when we all get together. Is Elysium Parfum Cologne. So not the most important of videos, I understand. This is just covering what I brought with me on my trip. You guys know I like to share pretty much everything fragrance related in my world with you guys. I like to put it on video. It's basically a vlog style channel. It's what I do. And tomorrow I will be doing a rack store hunt. That's my jam. Usually when I come home, I find some good stuff over there, whether it's stuff that got marked down a bunch or stuff that they're just sleeping on over here for some reason and not picking up, because I know a lot of my childhood friends are into the fragrances these days and they check out that stuff. So be on the lookout for the Marshalls and Ross Dress for Less rack store hunt, see what kind of goodies we can find as far as fragrances are concerned. And until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. So I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. When you travel, what do you like to bring? It seems to be when I travel, I treat it as a special occasion because traveling is a special occasion. So I tend to bring more heavy hitters when I travel. I don't bring as many designers unless it's a designer I'm just really itching to wear. I usually bring more niche level fragrances when I travel and wear designers most of the time at home. But I do like to mix it up. But as you can see, I brought mostly heavy hitters. I am in the midst of a heavy hitter themed week. Roger Parfums, one of my favorite niche houses. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of the fragrances that I brought with me to Louisiana, you give them a spray now, pretty confident you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.